want to be in a space where that isn't a thought process for somebody coming into it. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yo,
So what I'm
yo,
saying, yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead,
um,
please. I just
what
want
I
to respond when you're done.
yeah,
I'm
okay, yeah,
sorry. Go
sure,
ahead.
yeah. So I feel like what y'all do, what I've noticed from the people that I've obviously watched and the people who've been in the chats, um, I like it because it doesn't foster the necessary need for somebody to go out of their way to harass you unless it's a point of like straight up contention. It's for the troll. Like you're not saying something to where I gotta be like, damn, why would you have like a take like that? Or why would you say like you
Right.
don't
Right.
build an I
Vile. Oh,
right, like you don't build an identity
right.
where I have to question the validity of what you're saying. Maybe I can enhance it. Maybe I know a little bit more. Maybe I know a little bit less. But like we're playing in the same ballpark of reality. And then we can meet up in the middle and say, well, this we disagree on, but like as long as we get to the main point, cool. You do it that way, I do it my way. We get to that, cool. What I'm
Right.
noticing is, and what when you brought that up, that's what made me think about this, is that we have this also this other side of the internet that's like new to this. And they don't know that if you don't nip that in the bud, like that grows beyond your control. It spreads very, very fast because the organization of those types of people is very fast. Now, some people might be saying, "Well, hey, you're not supposed to talk about politics. Don't get into all the things and the da da da." No, I mean like Halo 2 communities go all the way up to Destiny 2. There's definitely some like
Oh
weirdos
God,
playing
Xbox
that
Live Chat.
game. Like,
Yep.
yeah, there's some definitely some
Mhm.
weirdos playing these games that get on the forum and be like, yo, I'm watching another Twitch streamer. That Twitch streamer rated into this person, which led them to this person. And then it led to you. You don't know that because you aren't in that space to ever occupy and see how
Mhm.
that like turns.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
if you operate without that empathy of understanding that the way you go about it creates an invite, you don't have to hold your hand out, they'll just take it. If you foster that identity, I wonder why like Twitch as a whole doesn't have that as a standard. Why do we feel still the need not to create a space to which we can like, and I know this sounds fucking grandstanding. I get it. Like it's a whole hero complex savior, but y'all do that. Which brings me back to the first point. This is why I brought it up anyway. Oh my god, we're doing it. Yes, Paradigm has made a full complete circle of logic. Let's go. Love this. All right.
Pop
You
off, babe.
consider yourselves
Who's your
some
favorite streamer?
form of content creator as an artist. Remember that throughout this entire conversation. You can't form that line of logic as something that is art. You don't think this changed somebody? You don't think they saw a bunch of different faces, brown, white, black? I'm not going to do the whole
Some
African
random
American
ass
out.
girl.
Come on.
Right? Like, I'm not
Come
going to
on.
do the whole thing. But like, you feel me? Like now they're sitting there and they're saying, oh, I can have these conversations. Oh, I can talk with my friend like this. Let me chop it up over some weed. Like, I know that we aren't supposed to always have this inner monologue, but like at the same time, it's crazy that we all keep finding each other. Like, I heard about Arun. I want to make sure
Yeah.
I get that right. I'm big on pronunciation. There was
It's a
a
rune.
person,
It's a rune. Yeah, it's a rune.
Arun.
Yeah.
Arun,
Yeah.
okay, because I somebody that I streamed with before, he heard me say Pakistan, and he was like, "How did you? Why do you say it like that?" So I get all my pronunciations of any
I'm on the same
thing
wave.
not American.
No,
Like I try to get that right to
you're
respect.
saying
Like
it perfectly. Pakistan is actually how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah.
good. Okay. Anyway, but like that's cool. Like I started hearing about you because people said that's a vibe checker. You don't gotta worry about him. That's a cool dude. People don't suggest people to me. I'm not one of those like I'm a very like I came in here I was like I'm gonna be the next king of Twitch. Like I say that because I'm gonna foster that environment for everyone because why wouldn't
That's
you
a whole
want
fact.
this? Why
Yes.
wouldn't you
Yeah.
want this? Which leads me to the like point. You think you're not artists, but like this is magical. It
I
feels
don't
dumb in the
Facts.
moment,
That's
but
what I
this
said.
is
What I said. Yeah.
magical.
I don't relate to any of y'all.
Please. Please,
I
please, 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 please.
Now go
Let me
respond. Yeah,
respond
yeah,
to
yeah.
this.
Go, go,
Yeah.
go.
Hell yeah.
Please, please. Okay.
Cause
So
y'all spitting right now.
I'm telling you, like, yo, for real, the way I look at it is, like, when I first started streaming, I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? And then I, like, I had my little sounds. You know what I mean? And I would just play them myself. But then, everybody in the chat thought it was funny, but it's like I decided to take it a step further and I gave them a bunch of sounds because that makes that like they get to be more interactive with me. Like they like as much as I can, no matter what, no matter how much I do, no matter what I do, I'm here alone. Like straight up.
Yeah.
Like even all y'all. I don't know if y'all are in y'all little stream rooms alone, but I'm here alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
to make it more interactive for people to like talk to me, like what is it? What do you call them?
Engagement.
Audience
No,
engagement.
no, not engagement. No, no. Uh, the fucking god, dude.
Friends.
No,
Sounds
no,
like.
it's
What does it
Bits.
sound
About
like?
bits.
no, dude, no, no. The like your emotion, like how you're feeling, like it, like like you can.
Empathy,
yeah.
empathetic.
Oh my
Ego.
god, no, no. Oh my
It's
god,
personal.
dude.
You know what the first letter is? I'm fucking interested,
It's
bro.
so high, dude. You put so much pressure, dude. You put
You're
so much
self-conscious.
pressure. No,
Gotcha.
dude. Oh my god, dude. Yo, they're like how like emotes are. Like they're tone indicators. Tone
Oh,
indicators.
yeah.
Tone
You get what I'm
indicators. Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah. That's it,
I
yeah.
feel like the sounds are like tone indicators for like people. You know what I mean? And like
Sure.
and like
I can see that.
like I forget my point. I'm so sorry. But yo, I want to get to
It's
what
Stonercast. It's
Creates
cool.
an interaction. Yeah,
no,
but I
I
think
want
what you're getting at was that you have those interactions because they can actually they have a way to interact with the content other than just typing out a fucking phrase or something. They can use a sound that generates a sentiment. Like for
exactly.
what's
Yeah, and
happening.
then people look and they see who used that sound and they're like, "Oh shit, I'm going to use that sound good next time too." But not I don't know, like it like it really is about like the like really like the chatters, like really like it's not even about like the stream, like I think that like building a community starts with this was not even my point, but I forgot what I was talking about, but
It's all
fucking
The whole reason I
How
wanted
we're, how
to
we're artists or not artists as content creators.
Building a community, I've found, is you
that's
build a
why,
better
I went
community
here.
by meeting other streamers. I think people who
Yo.
automatically are like, "Oh, you're a small streamer, fuck you," instead of seeing, "Oh, this is someone
who is
completely
just like me,
out
like,
of my
you know?
range."
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, and this is my favorite shit. Like, I love finding the like 2, 3, 4, 5 viewer Andes and watching their content. First of all, I love watching
That's
their
a
communities
fact.
grow, but also I just love watching the vibe, just the aesthetic and everything change over time and improve, and watch to see what they find out works for them and what they're good at, and also just like I said, fucking watching people's community grow, because there's hella people on the platform right now whose content is crazy, excuse me, crazy undervalued.
And like I said,
1000%,
I don't
yeah.
relate to any of you. I just like it happened. It was of chance that I
Right.
saw that Grimlow was on a
Just the vibe.
panel
It's
and
vibing.
Which is
hopped in.
It's basic. Sorry to cut you off. I mean,
No.
it's a point about like Twitch's discoverability. It's nonsense.
Shit. Yeah,
It's
true.
just like how I brought in Adriana.
Yeah,
No one would have
that
ever
was wild.
fucking expected.
That was wild. That was like, what the fuck?
Like
I
Twitch
didn't
just
know
breaks
Elizabeth was, and then
down.
I go look at the stream. I'm like, oh, she's only got 4,000 people watching her
That-
right now.
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
Because
saying.
I think someone was like, I can't believe this is so awesome. Jason's got Endless in here with a 2K streamer. 2K, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. She plays NBA 2K. And then I Googled her and I was like,
She's a millionaire.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, found through Twitch. I made a dumbass joke because my
she's cool as fuck.
yeah, and
Yeah,
that's been
really cool.
the coolest thing is I've met some crazy ass people that I've been at just by me being a dumbass.
It's really about the community you build, like for real, like
Facts.
people, like like everybody always like when people like some people in my chat be like best chat on Twitch, like That's y'all. Like, you're talking about yourself.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yo,
I have the
like,
worst chat
you're
on
talking about
Twitch.
yourself. That's so cool.
Yeah, I think about it a different. I think of it a different
Like,
way.
that's
'Cause,
not
like,
me. I'm not in the chat. The fuck,
It's
yeah,
like
you know?
it's like you
Oh,
can
I got
I'm
it.
talking
kind of
about you,
steer
baby.
the
I'm sorry.
community a little bit. You can steer the community a little bit, but really like the community is building upon itself, and a lot of the good that happens in that community happens because the people in that community are genuinely good people.
My mods.
I think you can foster more of that as a streamer,
My mods
just
keep
by
me
yeah.
alive.
I think the
Sometimes.
process is just fun. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I don't give a damn
Yeah,
about the
that's a
views.
fact. The whole process is like, yo, like, honestly, everything I've ever streamed, I have saved. Like, every video I've ever
Same.
played, I have.
Although I
I
don't
like to live in the
Every single
moment.
video that I've ever
although I
played.
don't think I have my
I'll
old laptop stream. It's my
I don't have any of
only
my protest streams.
only
but I have
regret.
Oh.
everything after.
I
So-
saved like this interview that I did. So basically, someone was interviewing me. I mean, it sounds very presumptuous of me to be like I'm an important enough figure to interview about a.
He was
completely-
interviewed.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for me to say. It's like, oh, I'm not like I'm just a dude in like I'm just a dude in America talking about foreign politics, and like I was like, so someone had me on to basically talk about that stuff, and basically I went in with a mindset of like, listen, I have to, because whenever I go on stream, like I curse a lot, I swear a lot, and
Facts.
yeah, and it's like it's stream of consciousness, right? And you can't really, and we've gotten to the point where like we use cuss words as fillers, right? I'll be dropping like fuck every like few words or something. But I went into this
Yeah.
like knowing that listen, I can't do that. This is going to go up on YouTube. I need this to be as like straight to the point, as informative as possible, right? And to this day, I think that is probably the best piece of work I have ever put out. When it's like when it's straight to the point, I'm trying to tell something, I'm trying to tell a story, I'm trying to tell someone like what is going on, I'm trying to inform people, right? And I'm not just shooting the shit. When I'm forced into those situations, that is obvious. Like that's when I feel like, oh, that's when this stuff shines, right? That's like, and that like, not to toot my own horn or anything, but like that is to this day, I'm proud of that. I'm actually like
Oh, yeah.
incredibly proud of what I did, right? Like I don't care how many views I don't care how many views it gets. The fact that it was straight from point A to point B and it explained basically everything that you need to know. The fact that it was that way, right? Like the fact that it was, I think it's informative, right? That's what that sticks out in my mind, right? Like I mean, it has like 200 views on YouTube or whatever, but it could have like 50 views on YouTube, and I'd still be proud of it.
I was
That's
gonna
like
say a
my
lot of us are gonna probably end up doing a lot of that stuff on YouTube anyway. I feel like just for that reason is so we can have it
Yo.
focused.
yeah, I put my
yeah.
talk on women in gaming up on YouTube because I don't care if I haven't cut it down yet. I just threw the whole stream up because I don't care if one person or two people or however many, at least it's fucking out there for someone to find and then hear the topic. That's the cool thing about Twitch is whether you're talking to one person or thousands of people, you're literally what you say is literally affecting someone
I wouldn't
somewhere.
say affecting, but it's reaching somebody.
Yes,
Yeah,
reaching
and
is a
that's
better
what I
word.
hope. I hope that like my yelling into the mic like a maniac, like at least reaches a group of people, because like and this is as far as it goes. Sometimes like coverage of a particular situation is so overwhelmingly one-sided,
Yes.
and like you just want the other side to come out. You want like like you want an opinion to come out, because like the problem is, and not to go into a situation, but the last Stoner cast that both me and Cly were on, there was somebody that came in, right? And then I got immediately accused of being a terrorist, right? Even
Yeah.
though that's not at all like what my opinions are, right? But because of someone of my ethnic background is speaking out against the Sri Lankan government, and I talk about like very heavy topics like genocide and whatnot, right? that's happening in Sri Lanka to a certain degree, but that's happened over several decades, right? Like, just because I'm talking about that and I'm not doing the like pre-approved talking points against these guys, right?
The State
Yeah.
Department talking points.
No, not the State Department talking points, like the Sri Lankan government talking.
Oh, well,
points.
yeah.
Yeah.
The equivalent.
Like, because I'm not going along with that, or like even like the general populace, like what is generally accepted in Sri Lanka. Because I'm not doing that, I immediately get branded as a terrorist. And there were a bunch of people that tried to get this podcast flagged, by the way.
Yeah. And I had to do a lot of ass kissing for it. Luckily it turned out okay. Things worked out. Because of that I could pull out some receipts and solve some problems that I've been having for a while. So there's new there's a whole new set of people in charge over there now.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I might come by sometime then.
I haven't made it back yet, because we're still cooling, but yeah.
Yeah, when it cools off, then I'll
That's
come
what happens when you fuck around and find out.
back. Exactly.
Because I mean, that's the thing is people, and it's not even like other streamer drama. It is literally some mods just become obsessed with the streamer for some reason, and like start doing some crazy ass shit. And
Wait, why are we talking about this? Yo, I wanted to ask somebody. I wanted to ask y'all what y'all favorite cartoon is.
SpongeBob.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
SpongeBob.
Mine is
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob too. Stop playing.
Oh,
Yo,
okay.
stop
I can
fucking
quote
playing.
SpongeBob for
Wait, no, this
days.
is actually difficult. Hold on a sec. Hold
I
on.
was just about to
SpongeBob
say,
and
'cause I-
Invader
hold on,
Zim.
Hold on.
I'm
Mine
actually
is
gotta think for a
SpongeBob.
second.
I swear to God, mine is fucking SpongeBob, dog.
Wait,
I know
does
every
anime-
fucking
wait,
episode.
hold on. Does
Dog,
anime
I got
count?
seasons 1 through 9 on DVD.
Wait. Does anime
Does
count?
I used to have the
That's
clock.
good.
I used to have the
That is
clock that would sing the fun song.
Anime counts. Hell
Regardless
yeah.
of
Anime
their
counts.
categories.
But I mean, if you can like pick two, like if you got a favorite anime and a favorite cartoon,
Okay.
So I
He's-
gotta
yeah.
that
recently
would be
do one.
cool.
Because it would be SpongeBob and Invader Zim.
Wait, what?
SpongeBob and Invader
Adventure
Zim.
Time. Oh my God, yo, Adventure Time is really that
Adventure
shit.
Time is definitely one of my favorites.
But-
I love
I said
Adventure
in-
Time and Hell of a Boss.
Yo, Adventure Time is so like low key deep. It's crazy. Like it's so like.
That's
like,
not what I said.
deep lore. Like yo, it's like deep lore, bro. Like it's like weird ass deep lore. Like it's like I would say anime for kids, dog. Like real talk. It's like anime for kids.
I said Invader Zim.
No. For me, it's I think okay. I have to do this. It's Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. Those are the two solid ones.
Okay.
Those are the longest ones. Damn.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
would say Digimon better anime than Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take. I don't
That
know.
is a hot take.
That is-
That's the
Hot
correct
takes on
take.
hot
though.
cakes,
Digimon was
baby.
better
I'm
than
saying, like,
Pokemon.
whatever.
Ooh.
Digimon
It's-
was better than Pokemon.
Ooh.
It goes Digimon, Trigun, then Hell of a Boss, because that's like a recent one, and they got like a new season coming
Ah.
out.
Trigun was
I don't know about
fire.
that one. I don't know. Because here's the thing. I mean, the Pokemon games are better than the Digimon games. Let's be
That's
honest.
true.
That is
It's
true.
not-
But
So,
the,
I mean-
the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG is better than the Pokemon TCG, so we could just do this all day.
That is very
That
true.
is
The
also
Yu-Gi-Oh
true.
TCG is way better. That is true.
Yo, I got first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yo,
I
what's
went
the
to
knockoff Legos?
Pokemon cards.
Yo, y'all want to
Oh,
see
Mega
them?
Blocks.
Hold up. You wanna
Yes,
see it?
yes. I bet you like Mega Blocks too.
God damn
I'll
it.
say my favorite. So my favorite anime. I'm gonna probably say I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say Gundam Wing,
Ooh, Gundam, good pick.
and
Was
then
it-
cartoon. I want to say. I'm gonna just say X-Men. X-Men '97.
My favorite English cartoon, my favorite American cartoon has to be Avatar.
I don't have any of my Pokemon cards anymore.
It has to be Avatar, I think.
The Togepi.
These are all new. I don't-
And
I don't have
favorite.
my cards, but I got my long box full of. I got 2 long boxes full of comics back there, and my fucking my magic cards. I don't have with me now either. I got some fire pulls. I'll show you guys some crazy
This
pulls
is
I got.
Is
from the
Paradigm okay?
$200 EDH anthology.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I just
Sorry, it's dark. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It went
So
from
the light, yeah, the
What
light,
happened?
yeah.
yeah.
So my light over here, Alexa, it tries to like figure out immediately when I'm like asleep, so it'll turn off the light automatically. Kind of creepy, kind of AI, you know the thing, but
These
yeah,
shit's in a
that's why.
baggie.
You know the fucking vibe.
Yeah.
I fuck with the baggy.
Yo, I don't think that y'all will be able to see the little first edition time, but I could tell you which ones that I have in here that are.
I was just
They're not
like,
all first edition.
did
I
he
could tell you which ones I do have.
he
though.
slump?
All anime.
Nah, this is
All
my
an-
poetry light.
That's an insane take coming from the chat.
What up, baby?
What?
What?
All anime sucks.
Pretendo?
Oh, Japanese animation. Oh wow, that's
I
a
got
crazy
the
take.
But they
summer
also like
variant.
Robot Chicken is their favorite.
Robot
Robot Chicken.
There's some
Sir?
Robot Chicken that's really good. Like the
Yeah.
Robot
Oh,
Chicken
yeah.
Star Wars is pretty good.
But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
say
got
it's
the
my
ones that-
favorite.
I got my.
Couple-
This is
But
this is the
I
number
don't know if
one.
Robot Chicken is like you can say is the best.
Oh, we can
Robot Chicken is corny
Uncanny
as
X
fuck. now.
Force number one.
Robot, I mean,
The only
there's
I
some
like
gems
Rick and
that are
Morty a
really
lot
good.
too.
Red Lantern's
There's
number
100.
one.
Robot Chicken is fire. Nah.
Robot Chicken is corny, dog.
I heard
I don't
if
know
you
how
watch it
Robot Chicken
high,
is now.
Control my.
I don't know how it
corny
is
level.
now, but like Robot Chicken Star
This
Wars.
Hawkeye number one. This Hawkeye run was
Okay.
fucking
Yo,
fire.
I
shit.
Oh,
think
we
I'm
bringing
gonna
out
make a hot
comics?
take here.
We
Wait,
bringing
I
out
think
comics now?
Are we talking about mamas?
wait, okay. I think
Oh,
we're about to jump
we
into
want to
some-
talk about mama.
Yo,
guys,
that
Wait,
this
hot take
is,
alert! Hot take alert! Hot take alert! Harry Potter is overrated.
Yeah.
Truly.
Harry Potter is overrated.
The
I
movies-
100%.
The movies
Hold
slap.
on.
Overrated.
You also got
Run it
the-
back. Run it back. Run it back. Yo, I don't.
Nice.
I do not fuck with Harry Potter the movies. I don't fuck with the books. But that little game they finna come out with.
Ooh,
That
so
shit
I
looks
actually
Yes.
got the- I got the
Yeah,
Adventure
that's
I'm
Time
not
number
gonna
one.
flex. I'm
was
not gonna
cute.
flex that. Yo,
That
that
was
game looks
cute.
fire. I don't
Like,
fuck
that
with the
was fire,
movies. I
but,
don't
like,
fuck
I'm
with the
talking about,
books.
like,
Oh, I got
ain't
one more.
I ain't never read Harry Potter a day in my life. I ain't never fucking watched the Harry Potter all the way through, at least.
that game looks.
But
I have a wand.
The game looks fire. The game looks fire.
I can't dig it out right now, but I got the.
I have a wand.
But that shit do look fire. I'm
I
telling
got-
you.
I have a
got Adventure
wand.
Time number one comic too. It's worth like $50.
Nice.
Oh
This is-
shit.
This right here is the only 2 mangas I own, and I own these because I am such a big horror fan. I love horror so much.
You would love Anita Blake.
They the
I-
Gingy
I had
Ito's
to
joints.
I had to buy these.
You would love Anita Blake if you like horror.
Smash and Shiver. Those are classics.
This is a hurt. This is a sort of this.
Junji
This
Ito.
is a
He
certified
is
hood
a
classic.
master of horror.
Yeah,
But I
I'm-
have
10 times. I'm sorry. I tried it. I tried. Yo, I'm sorry. I was caught off guard. I wish I was up to my mic. I tried it.
Oh,
But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I have the entire Walking Dead series.
I tried it. I fucked up.
ladies and gentlemen,
Have you
it
guys
is at this
seen
time.
Crossed? Have you read Crossed?
Yes.
Crossed is fucked up.
Yeah.
Crossed is gross.
That I have not. Because I would remember that.
It's like this disease that gives you a scar on your face or chest or something of like a
Face.
cross, and basically it makes you super violent and takes away
Forgot I
all,
got the
like,
issue
inhibition.
of Spider-Man where Doc Ock kills Spider-Man.
So like there's
Oh,
a lot of
fuck.
like really
Spoiler alert.
POS,
Right.
gory, not okay things to do with stuff.
Oh, so it's like that one anime that it's like Boki no something.
The Sadness. It's a
Got
new
this,
South Korean horror movie that
The
came out.
Crow. Oh, that's fucking dope.
No,
The
this
Sadness
this anime is like some
based off of
crazy
Cross comics.
kid
Ladies
shit.
and gentlemen, I must leave
Yo,
at this time.
Yo,
so
no,
I'm gonna shove in.
no. Wait. I want to shout out Paradigm right quick for being in the shadows like me. We are shadow streamers, baby. Like,
Speaking of shadows, this is a dope Crow comic.
Shout out to the shadow streamers, baby.
This
like,
is
what up, baby?
this is basically the Crow, but if the Crow, the Crow possessed like someone who died in the Holocaust, and he comes back and kills all these fucking Nazis. It's the sickest Crow shit ever.
What?
Dude, what is that called? Like, what is that called?
It's called The Crow Skinning the Wolves.
Because I need that.
Yeah, it's basically like you know the movie The Judge Dredd.
I love Dredd.
One moment, please.
I love Dredd.
We are such fucking nerds.
I gotta shove as many references in before I leave. Ladies and gentlemen, don't watch an anime called Boku no Pico, man.
That's what I said. You knew the name.
It'll fuck you up, man. First there was the one, and then nigga, it was two, and then it was three, and one wasn't a girl. That was a fucking nigga, bro.
Why?
That was a fucking,
Oh shit!
Why didn't you correct me if you knew the name?
And then in the next episode, there was two there was a cat. There was a cat. So I'm telling you, man, just don't watch an anime called Boku no Pico. That should have turned you fucking. I sold my soul to Lucifer already, bro. I'm already on the way to hell. I can't.
I think I broke him mentioning that.
Oh God.
Twitch.tv/the_paradigm_shift. We talk poetry, we talk politics, we talk art. I'm
Sweet
creating a
Wolverine
live action
action
anime
feels like
series.
Wolverine's
You should
origin.
check
Called
it out.
Boku no Pico.
It's called
Hang on, let him get his outro.
Shoryeku. I already forgot the rest of it. It's called Black Knight of Execution. You should check it out. Season 3 is starting soon. Come vibe with us in the off season, and we'll get back to you.
Where is it
Season
on?
3 starts. It's gonna be here. I'm revolutionizing Twitch one step at a time.
Hell yeah.
Roll.
Oh yeah.
I would like to have each and every one of you on my show my show.
Hell yeah.
I think that you guys would be the perfect.
You better hit my motherfucking line.
I think you guys would be the perfect segue into season 3 for me. So I like what I see. I'm a steal his crop. I like that. I like that. Everybody, please have a good night. I will see y'all all in the future.
baby.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming through, Paradigm.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out for sure.
That's your favorite streamer's favorite streamer right there.
That is your favorite. Yeah.
That is true. Absolutely.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Dude, I'm nerding out so hard. God, all the
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
We start talking comics and everybody's like,
Yeah, fucking all the trading cards out. Got the comics out. Let's get it.
I only have baseball cards, but they're not
I
mine.
have basketball cards. I got this Kobe Bryant card, but I got that in
Yo, I fucking love Pokemon cards.
I used to be such a shithead. I still have so many Pokemon cards from Walmart.
I don't have mine anymore.
Fire.
But I also
Yo, that's big base shit. Yo, not only was my boy whatever from a big corporation.
Thanks for coming through.
But Globus, sleep tight, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I actually gotta dip too. I must take my leave. I gotta take my rest.
If you, yeah, I'm probably gonna roll out soon too. Actually,
Globus
yeah.
_the_elder. You know where to find me in the chats. And I swear I didn't steal it from Paradigm. It's just how it all broke out because people were calling me Globus Telder, and it was weird, and I just had to do it. So I appreciate all of you. It was glad to talk with you all in person, and Gremlo and Paradigm. It was wonderful. Thank you very much, and I'll see you around.
All right, take care.
Good meeting you.
Hell yeah, Globus. Oh, hold up. Before I dip though, I gotta say what's up. You know, Allie's up in here. Shout out to Allie.
Yeah, well, I'll say hi to Allie before I leave.
Oh, there she is. All right, cool. Here we go. Hey, Allie.
Hey,
what's up?
What's up?
Hi, guys.
What up, Allie?
What up? I think this is the first time we've.
We got Allie in the. We got Allie in the joint though. Like, what up, baby?
What up, baby?
What up,
What up,
baby?
baby?
Like, what up, baby?
What up, baby?
Hey, I'm saying like, what up, baby? Yo, I'm happy Allie know that shit. Yo, Allie know what's good.
That's true. Well, I've
I'm saying
popped
like,
in
what up,
enough
baby?
times. I know that's like your thing.
What up, baby?
Come on now.
What up, baby?
What up, baby?
Oh my
So
god,
we've been all over
Everybody
the
Keely.
place
tired, but
tonight.
can't nobody do it like me. Stop playing. What up, baby?
What up, baby?
Allie, would you consider you being a streamer art? Do you consider yourself an artist?
An artist?
She is definitely. No, wait, yo, I think she is definitely an
The
artist. I just want to
memeetry
throw
is
that
so
out there.
powerful.
Yo, she
memes are
gonna
so
answer how
powerful.
she answered, but I think she's an artist. I just want
I
to
would
throw that out
consider
there.
myself like an artsy person, but I don't know if my stream is like art.
The only
What would you call it?
Wow.
How
would you describe your stream? There you go. That's a good. That's
I don't know. I think my stream is like oh my god, I feel like I'm already put on the spot. I feel like it's just like a way for me to present like my personality. Maybe like the most eccentric sides of it, but I feel like
That's art.
my stream is like just like me doing a thing and talking, and it's all my interests and stuff.
Yo, I would really agree with that because, like, yo, I feel the same way. Like, you, like, honestly, it's just like,
yeah, there's
yo,
nothing else I have that's like completely all mine.
Like, it's really just like, like, you know, chilling with the homies. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
true.
nice. Like, I don't know. I don't like. It's like it's almost like it's weird to say, but it's like an escape from like, you know, like you get to like
bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and bullshit on a whole nother level. You know.
And also, if there's
Well, I
any
think you hit
bullshit
on
in the chat or something, you can just get rid of it.
Right.
Like, in seconds.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't have
Wow,
to keep
this
hanging
is
out with those people that are being dumb. You know, you could like be like, nope, you're out.
Exactly.
But no, you know, I do think there's something to be said about the community and the conversation because actually, Kaya touched on it earlier, and that is that prior to doing this, he was screaming at his TV, you know, like, and you know, getting frustrated about politics or whatever it was that was going on.
it
in
was
culture of
was
the world,
politics.
you know?
Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah. It was everything like local politics, fucking everything going on in the country and the world. Obviously, like you know, like I'm not like a big global politic person, but I'm sorry, like you know.
But yeah, I get that because I was like a part of me is going through the same thing because I'm watching what happens and I've got no fucking sounding board. Like I said, like I'm a single dad. You know, I can tell my kids so much. I've indoctrinated her into the socialist ways pretty well. I think she's well on her way. But you know, like sometimes like you just want to like have like kind of a back and forth with people that are grasping on everything. You know, that are a little bit more relatable to where you're at. You know, like. And I think this environment provides that. You know, chat can be a fucking awesome. You know,
dude,
they can
they're
say some things that
amazing.
fucking move
Oh yeah,
you know, like
1000%.
Crucial.
Can I toss in just a slight little like bit of politics, like real quick?
Okay.
Like 2 seconds. It's like no, just 2 seconds.
Is
Like
this
for
a
real, for real.
non-political podcast or?
Well, yeah, well,
I
kind
try to
of, but
keep
like
it,
this is
like light, you know, like
Oh,
this
so
is
it doesn't get
this
too
is
bad.
very light. Like yo,
Okay.
like honestly, like I'm just saying, like I like what I try to do on my stream is like simple, like try to simplify socialism for people who don't understand it because
Oh yeah.
socialism will never happen in this country. So like for me to like try to reach people who don't understand it is to like point to socialistic programs which exist in the United States. And I have to sometimes I fuck up in my brain and I think that socialistic programs help people on the ground like us, but they do help us on the ground, but they help like big corporations and billionaires too, like these socialistic programs, the same people who tell you that these fucking socialistic programs won't work, they'll never work, you know what I mean, but they benefit from them, and so do people like us, and like what I try to do is just separate like socialism from socialistic programs, because socialism is kind of propagandized in the media, I don't
Yes.
So like, when you say socialism, people are like, kind of turned off. But if you point to like the socialistic programs that may have benefited them while they were growing up in the United States, because everybody like I said, I have to remind myself that 100% of the United States population and people within it benefit from socialistic programs, even the ultra rich.
Mhm.
So,
I say
like,
the same thing about like black liberation and stuff on my platform for sure.
yeah,
I mean, you could talk to a normal person about like socialist ideas, and then but as long as you don't call it socialism,
Yeah, if
usually
you don't
they'll
put it
like
in those
agree.
that's what I mean. That's
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Allie. That's what I mean, yo. Like,
I
Mhm.
mean,
when you
that's
say
why.
socialism, they're like, "What the fuck?" Like,
I
Mhm.
mean,
like, and there's a lot of like terms that people use, and it's like there's a lot of people on Twitch who don't understand these things, and they're like, "What the fuck, yo?"
I
I don't
bet
know.
you
I
could
don't know what
talk
this shit
about
is.
like
So like,
democracy in the workplace, and then people would be like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea,"
Right.
and they're like, and then as soon as you're like, "But what about socialism?" They're like, "Hell no, that's
Right?
commie shit."
Like,
yeah.
dog. That's the same. Like, dog.
That's why I hate
Why?
labeling
That's the same
policies.
shit.
Like, just put the policy out there and be like, "Look, it's good for everybody," and
right.
hope that they bite on it instead of being like, "Hey, listen, this is something that the Democrats came up with, or the DSA came up with, or
Or
this
the
is a
deep
socialist
state.
program, yeah, or
The
whatever,
deep
Yeah, yeah.
whatever you want to put on it."
This
I
bill
mean,
right
but
here
that's
is deep
that's
state
precisely
certified.
why. I mean, that's precisely why I barely ever say the A word on my stream. Because it's like it's not helpful for like discussing anything.
Yeah.
Like the A word, obviously being like anarchism, right?
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, I never talk about it on
I
stream.
feel it.
I never
Makes
like
sense.
because it's like there. It's been so like it doesn't help with anything.
I thought you were talking about America, and I was like, "Huh."
Oh no,
I was
I
like,
shit talk America all the time on
yeah,
my.
I was
I
like,
mean,
"Go
not as
for it."
much as like everyone else does, but like,
Yeah. When you're
but
trying to like reach like a mixed company like that, it makes sense not to do that. But for me, I wear that on my sleeve just because I don't give a fuck. I want my spot to be more like a beacon for that type of thought.
yeah, it's because
that's a good way to go about it. Like, for real. I wish I could do that. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm always speaking to different people just because I'm a new streamer. Like,
Mhm.
Feel it.
yeah, I mean the reason is like it's easier to just describe like, hey, I think we should have more divestment of power towards more local bodies, or like we should have more town power or whatever, or like whatever, just
Mhm.
you know, anti-capitalism, but like maybe free market, like anti-capitalism, that sort of thing, like or like a mutualist style. Yeah, I talk about like what policies I would recommend or like what kind of things that we can do, but I never like am
in
like,
the
oh,
United States.
no, just in general, right?
Oh, okay.
Like
I
just
was
in
about to
general,
say,
right? Like just
yeah,
in
no.
general, like, oh, I here's what I recommend, or like like more devolution of power from the center, that sort of thing, right? Or like a participatory democracy, council democracy, that sort of thing, right? Because those are easier ideas to sell. Um, like that, like those are easier ideas to sell than like just the word, right? Because the moment people
For
realize, oh,
sure.
that's yeah, because like the moment people realize, oh, that's what you believe in, it's like, oh, you just want chaos, you just want shit to fall to the ground. No, it's like, no, quite the opposite, actually.
I think you really got to reach people where they're at. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like,
That's like a
Yeah,
big.
exactly.
That's
when you
1000% true.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
I hope.
when you tell people that, like, like, when you receive food stamps, like, that isn't that nowhere near one of the biggest socialistic programs in fucking the United States. No, nowhere near. But like, I know growing up, I wouldn't have ate if it weren't for having food stamps. If it weren't for my mom having welfare. If it weren't for
I got free breakfast.
like, yeah, exactly, free
Uh,
lunches in the summer, shit like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
exactly.
those are all
my
socialistic
yeah,
programs that
But
have
they're so
benefited.
important.
yeah. My mom couldn't take a
Exactly,
pay
but
People
raise
would
like,
because it would
starve.
have bumped her off her her childcare subsidies. She
Mhm.
actually had to decline a pay raise because it would bump her off her childcare
That's
subsidies, and
so
That's
it was a
insane.
fucking quarter.
right.
A quarter.
No,
Hey, beer bash up in his hole. Hey, let's get it.
Oh,
See, you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like,
Hey.
We're just
Thank you
coming
for
in
the-
with all the A-list
I was
Thank you
getting
for the
ready to
follow,
leave, but all the
Globulus.
heavy hitters are coming. Can you bring
What's
the
up?
regular streamers in?
Welcome to
busy,
my
baby.
chaos. This is what my shit looks like,
What's up,
and I'm
bro?
also
Can
constantly
you
having to
guys?
change
What up,
shit.
baby?
my
But
mic
yeah.
lighting up for a second. I didn't think it was working.
Mine's about as
Yeah, I guess we're
chaotic
just pointing
as
out the
everyone
reasons why,
else's. So
like, extreme
welcome.
means testing.
Thank you for the follow.
Like a lot of conservatives and even like liberals can get obsessive.
No,
obsessive
it's
with
just
thinking is
fine.
necessary is
You're
actually
totally
just like
fine.
cruel and useless and
The only reason I haven't been
bullshit,
talking is
yeah.
because I've
It's
just been
fucking
dealing with some
ridiculous.
mod
It's
bullshit. So
like,
That's a
oh, you're
fact.
gonna take a
That's
pay raise.
why I've been
Well,
quiet.
we're gonna kick you off food stamps because you're taking this pay raise. But then that's gonna make it like really difficult for you to actually be able to afford your shit. Like it's fucking ridiculous. I'll turn on my camera real quick.
Yeah, I
pop
mean,
off,
I
please.
totally. I mean, that's what I usually try and do. Because like the thing is, before streaming, I talked politics with people. I talk politics with my friends. I talk politics with you know, my coworkers. But like those are people I trust, right? Like,
Right.
but like basically like yeah, like you got to meet them where they're at. Because like one of them was like one of my coworkers was like he didn't know who to vote for in like or he was like unsure of who to vote for in the 2020 primaries, and I was like, yo, Bernie, and then he was like, and then like he also
Well,
has a
yeah,
Bernie
but
stand.
I break my
And
OBS
it's like
every day for like no reason. So I mean,
like what all
eh,
the Democrats are doing.
eh.
Like,
That's
fine.
why technically I'm not
Well,
allowed to touch things
Hey, I
anymore.
just
Yo,
want to say real
yo,
quick that
go ahead. Yeah, pop off, baby.
yo, I'm about to pop out. So like, we'll
Hmm.
catch y'all later. I wanted to say earlier because I popped on because y'all talking about artists. Like, I'm an artist who happens to stream, right? Like, that's what I went to school for.
Oh yeah, let me
True.
follow you real quick.
Yo,
So
yeah, drop
secret-
that shit right now. I'm finna follow right now.
Fresh Ink Cartel as my Twitter. I don't really stream all that much, but I'm gonna start posting my like graphic design stuff up there. For
Yeah.
art, there is high art, and high art is just a dialect of like a use of a lexicon. So like think about it this way: like there's this special language that only rich and powerful people get to speak.
Right.
That's what high art is. And when you qualify to be high art, you've like hits like the niches in that dialect, and you like vibe with what people are speaking about. When you're just like normal art, it's like, oh, you're just like craft. You're like under this like subdivision or like this subsect of like a hierarchy of like what art is supposed to be, right? So it's all bullshit. Like you're actually performing. You're doing like an intense. You're documenting what you're doing too, like the process of like what you're going through to like make your creation and make your content, right? Whatever it be. You're like going through these steps to be an artist. The only reason why people are like, I don't know if you're an artist because it's like not, it's just not, the language isn't there yet, right? But like we can consider everything as art. We consider nothing as art unless it's like deemed to be high art, but it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you're doing all the things an artist would do if they weren't doing it specifically on Twitch. But that's all I got.
True.
Very true.
So I'll see y'all.
What's your yo? What's his name? What's his name? Freddie Yeti.
Oh, Fresh Ink
Yes,
Cartel.
we got a Freddy Yeti raid. Freddy Yeti's Pog.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I was gonna
that's
say,
what's
yo,
up.
I just followed them.
Oh yeah. Freddie Eddie.
Is
Yeah.
you
I'm
talking
saying, like,
to
Good
like,
friend of the
baby.
show. Holy shit.
you talking to this?
All 8
Let me go ahead and follow Freddie Eddie.
heavy hitters all coming in. We also got Famous Horse earlier today.
Poggers.
Yeah, shout out the horse.
Yeah.
So, since we were talking about the heavier stuff, Yins want to hear a funny story?
Fuck
Yes, it's
Yeah.
just a funny fucked up story.
Cat's opinion here.
It's like kind of fucked up, but it is funny.
No, I mean, like, you
It's
got-
not really fucked up. It's a little weird.
Well, no, we were telling your
Just
weirdest
call
high story earlier.
Shout out the boy
I
meets mini.
forget if I was blitzed at all when this happened, but last weekend I sat down to watch some NASCAR race. I can't remember if it was the Saturday Xfinity race or the Sunday Cup race, but it was somewhere. It was at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. That's where all the NASCAR series were last weekend. And so I sit down, I'm watching this race. I accident happens and I stop paying attention because it's yellow flag. I sit while all the drivers are pitting and shit. I
sit there, look at my phone, the commercial comes up, and then I like look up from my fucking phone and I see this like there's this commercial on the TV and there's like singing and dancing curly stringy things. And then I noticed they're singing something about dancing and singing something about the word pubic. And then there's this, and then there's like some like woman that's like some animated woman character that's like joining them and singing about the word pubic. And it turns out it's a fucking commercial for Gillette Venus pubic hair and skin wash.
Why?
And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm just
Pube
like,
shampoo.
wait. I'm just like, wait. Did I actually just see a fucking pubic shampoo commercial during a fucking car race?
I'm not gonna lie, yo. There
They
was probably a
probably
lot
need
of
it.
there was probably a lot of
Out of
people
everyone,
watching
they
that and like, you know, like they kids, you know, mama, what is pubic?
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. We ain't
Yeah.
don't
And I mean,
talk
I'm
about that right
totally
now.
all for like, I'm totally all for removing. I
It is
am
really
totally
funny.
for removing. Fuck. I am totally for removing the like stigma around fucking pubic hair and shit. Like that's total, especially like pubic hair on women or femme presenting
Yo,
people, because that's
I
always had
ain't
such
shaved my
strange
armpits in
standards.
7 months, so if we gonna do
Hey.
stigmatized shit, but I
In my
can't
opinion,
because
God.
I have an inflammatory condition right now that I'm scared that
Oh.
if I shave, I will have
Yeah.
abscesses. So yeah, I have
Oh,
not been able to shave my legs or anything because I will have abscesses because of
I mean,
long
like,
haulers. So get your COVID vaccination if you like having smooth legs.
yeah, and shaving in general isn't the greatest thing for your skin. I just recently remembered that because I had like a beard for a long. I don't even like having a full beard. I'm just lazy about fucking shaving.
All my
And then I was
chatters
gonna-
who
I
were
was like-
attracted to me are like,
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just saw a banger. I just saw a banger in the chat. Private property, more like pubic property.
Right? Let's
well,
go.
the whole like
Another
pubic
Eurus McFurl
shampoo,
banger.
That's
the whole
that's
pubic
a banger.
shampoo stuff sounds like they're trying to just like capitalize off of people who decide not to shave. Because you said it's Gillette, right?
Yeah.
Since like less
Oh,
people
yeah,
are
for sure.
shaving, like this is just like another way for them to get money from
Capitalism,
like a
baby.
different.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
for sure.
Yeah,
Plus,
But
uh,
like I feel like that's not something you actually need. You could probably just use soap and be fine.
Plus
Right.
with how a lot of motorsports organizations have been trying to do PR to try to like distance themselves from how like absurdly fucking chauvinistic and male dominated their fan bases are.
Yeah.
I'm up for the destigmatization.
Let's
Just
go, Brandon.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that I saw like pubic shampoo being advertised during a fucking NASCAR race. Simply because not only is it so male dominated, like
also
NASCAR is so fucking
unnecessary.
conservative.
It's
That's
unnecessary.
They're
as
just like
fuck.
making money off of stuff that.
Yeah.
I mean, like they've been doing that for women forever.
And
Like,
it,
I mean, that's
you
the
feel like you
entirety
need to
of-
do something you don't even need. That's like the whole shaving.
It causes
I
a
mean, like,
war
you see it
against
with every
women.
sporting event now, but especially for motorsports, that's why you've seen so much corporate sponsorship stuff on motorsports since like even before it was like showing up on everything relating to like regular sports. Like fucking like long before like it was the norm for like every major sports stadium in the United States to have like some corporate sponsored name. Like most cars running in any like motorsports thing were like absolutely plastered with like
I got
50
something so
billion
good.
different logos.
That's
Yo, I
just
got
like
something
Cars,
so
the
good.
movie.
No,
Yeah.
the other thing to keep in mind is like the moment beards started becoming popular, Gillette, like companies like Gillette and what was that other one?
The
Schick?
beard oil and
Shit,
shit.
yeah.
They immediately started doing shit like, oh, here are the kind of beards that are super attractive. Like Or
But
you're
beard
the
oil
manager.
does
And
help.
that's why we have like every douchebag that doesn't have a fucking personality has like a comb over and some dickhead lumberjack beard. Like every fucking asshole hipster from like New Jersey or Connecticut that like moves to Williamsburg and pretends they're from fucking New York City.
Listen, okay, I like a man with a nice, long, awesome, well-trimmed beard. Okay, it's nice.
Me too.
I like a good
And
beard.
to be fair, I would also pretend that I'm from New York City.
Why? Because Connecticut sucks.
Why would I be like, oh yeah, I'm from Connecticut. Nice to meet you.
Fair.
That's terrible. I mean, I'm not a liar.
Yeah.
But if I was, I'd just say I was from New York City.
I like big titties and fat asses.
That's so cool.
Can't argue
Yo.
with that.
Yeah.
I just want to say
No,
real
really.
quick on the
No.
big titties joint. I like big titties too. Other than that, I wanted to say that I think there's a capitalistic standard to everything. Like for real. It's just a
Oh, yeah.
capitalistic
I
standard.
mean,
That's
we
what it
live
is.
under
Oh,
capitalism,
holy shit!
so
I did
everything's
just
gonna
notice.
be.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
just notice Jason shaved all his skull pubes.
Skull
Oh, yeah.
pubes.
Skull pubes.
I'll eventually grow it back because I do want hair again, but it's fucking so fucking
It's
hot
hot.
here right now.
It's hot, bro,
I am
yeah.
fucking.
I
I'm
live
pretty
in
bad.
fucking New York, and I don't live like down by New York City either. I live in like the weird parts of New York that are like way closer to Canada, where it like in
That's
the
where I
winter,
live.
it's
I
like-
live 30 minutes from Canada.
Yankees.
Rhode Island.
I swear to God,
You
I,
are
li-
East
yo,
Coast
I live in
Let me
Buffalo.
guess,
I ain't gonna
you're-
lie. I live in Buffalo. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
gotcha. I'm Greater Rochester.
716
Hey,
represent.
you
Let's go.
you live close to Rochester? Oh hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. 716
hell no.
represent.
Aren't there, like,
That's
good schools in that
ratchet.
area, though?
It's ratchet over
I
there.
think
You
it's
know,
funny. Rochester's actually like Rochester is one of those places that's both. It's weird. It's almost kind of similar to Buffalo. It's both in the way that there's a lot of cool shit to do around there, and you go around the greater area. There's a lot of beautiful fucking scenery and shit. But unfortunately, it's Rust Belt wasteland. That the city itself
Yep.
is Rust Belt wasteland that has
That's a
serious
fact.
socioeconomic problems.
Yeah.
not only
Literally
that,
Of
but
course, all these
Connecticut.
idiots
Buffalo's super segregated too.
yeah.
Buffalo's one of the I think
Buffalo
top
and
10
Rochester are two of the most fucking segregated cities
cities in the
United
whole
States.
United States. In the whole United States, that shit is.
I gotta
crazy.
go to bed. I'm tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I love y'all. Thanks for having me.
Yo.
It was good talking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good
Yo,
talk.
Sleep tight, baby. Wait,
You're always
wait.
welcome anytime.
Wait, you finna plug them? Yo, come on. I'm trying to go follow. I'm saying like, what up, baby?
Yeah, what up,
I'm
baby?
finna-
Yo, I
Yo,
do.
baby.
I
I'm trying to go
play.
follow.
I play Mortal Kombat 11. I'm like a tournament level player. I'm one of the best Jax players in the world.
Let's
I
go.
play Hunt Showdown. I was just playing Hunt Showdown a little while
I'm about
ago
to
with Beer
follow.
Bash.
Yeah,
Um,
unless it's poggers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we gotta play
Let's
some.
go.
I'm definitely trying to play some more.
I'm so bad at playing Hunt by myself.
I
it.
button
just
mash.
quick play.
I just follow. I'm telling
just
you.
button
like,
mash.
we on this shit, baby.
I
Let's
mainly
go.
talk about like police abolition and black liberation and black anarchism and all that good stuff. I
And I
wear
need
it
to
on
get
my
with
sleeve
you.
though. But yeah, thanks y'all. I'll see y'all later. When I leave, come together like butt cheeks.
Good one.
Hey,
Bye,
a good one.
Enlist.
Come together like butt cheeks.
that was amazing. That was a yo.
Love
That was a fly. That was a fly exit. I ain't gonna lie. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Endless. He had a lot of really cool nerd shit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Endless is awesome.
So it's 2:00 in the morning for me. I'm saying like,
Mm.
how's everybody doing? Like,
I'm
what up,
pretty
baby?
good. Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning for me too. What's your? Do you stream, comrade from Buffalo? I didn't catch your like handle. I didn't catch
Yeah.
what game you go by.
Yo, my name is Roddy Ranch. You could, you like, you know, like that's how you could find me.
Sweet.
On.
I'm sure. Yeah.
You've
sure,
heard of
too.
yeah. You
Rotted Ranch.
Rotted Ranch, yeah.
I'll go look that up and drop the follow.
I'll be out here. Yo, can I talk about something from earlier? Cause I had one of my friends ask me how to, like, you know, like, and you know, it was like it was a question I didn't really expect. Cause I don't really, like, I don't know. I just don't really, it's not something I talk about. So I'm like, you know, I never really been hit with this question, but he was like, tell me your secret about how did you grow so fast? And I'm like, I don't think that I'm growing fast. I figured that's just how it go, you know? But I also know that like I was a chatter for a long time before I was on Twitch.
That's
Like,
it.
Yeah.
That can help. Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Like, I-
exactly it.
Most of Twitch is literally just like being able to like find a community
exactly.
and
Like,
like talk to a lot
yo,
of people.
I've been
yo,
chatting
frequenting
about
like different
this
chats and
before.
stuff like that. That shit will like you know like being around like different chats and being like just this is like just because you're a streamer doesn't mean you can't be a chatter. Like me personally, just because
That
I'm a
was the
streamer.
hardest thing for me because
Yo.
I was not a chatter.
Yo, I'm
I
telling
was
you.
all from Hassan, mild Hassan clout.
Oh, okay. That,
Yeah, I kind of started with a community.
Yeah,
no,
like,
that's kind of how I feel, but not really because I still don't get a lot of
growth will
views.
happen at different paces for everybody. Like,
And
me
it's not
Jason have
linear.
me and Jason have a roughly similar amount of follows, and Jason definitely averages a lot more, like the decent amount more viewers than I do. And Jason's like decently new around Twitch. I've been on Twitch for like I've been on Twitch for like 4 years and been affiliated for like 3.5. And a big part of that was probably because when I first got into streaming on Twitch, I wasn't even really aware. I wasn't even really aware of there being like Twitch chat and Twitch chat culture when I first started streaming. And then I like figured that out eventually, and I was like, oh. And for a long time, I was like a dude who watched my chat on my fucking phone because I had one screen that would usually be taken up by a game. And I didn't really hang out in that many other streams for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And
So my Twitch story is actually very interesting because like for like the first I started streaming in October of last year, right? Like right around that time. And I started streaming I think basically after I broke my foot, right? And that's another story. I fell down a bunch of stairs, broke my foot. But then for like the first
Wait, did you start
That's not-
streaming because you broke your foot?
That's not surprising.
No. I broke it. No.
I'm just
No.
fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, no. Imagine.
I mean,
how-
it makes
Wait,
sense. You're like
break
bored
your
and can't
foot
go
so
anywhere.
huge,
Yeah, it do make. I was
I was saying
gonna
him
say
breaking
that
his
makes
foot was not
think-
surprising.
Right, like you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, so I started streaming around October, and then for like the first, I think like solid 5, 6, 7 months, right? Basically until I got affiliated, right? I was like I basically what I was doing was I was calling like my coworker. I was like, "Yo, do you want to watch me stream and talk about politics?" I was like calling them like, "Hey, do you want to like? Do you think you can make it today?" And like the timing that I have right now, which is 10:30, that was actually not the way it used to be. In fact, my name wasn't even like Arunano actually when I first started. I changed it. Right?
Yo, mine wasn't either. Mine was Kaya. I actually had my name was actually Kaya on this motherfucker.
Yeah, my original.
When I was a chatter. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My original name is known only to the OGs, right? Only the OGs remember my name, right? But basically, like I was just calling people. I was telling my cousin, I was like playing fucking what was it, Dwarf Fortress, right? That's the kind of stuff that I was doing back then, and I was like pulling up news articles and stuff. And then like I was basically like super struggling. Like I did not like I was like struggling to get to 50, right? For like the first solid 6, 7, 8 months, right? And I know it's like it's like stupid to complain about it, right? But like to give you some scale, right? One of the streamers I know got affiliated like recently, and he got affiliated within like a day.
Yeah.
He went from 0 to 50 in a day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the
Jesus.
That's
Yo, it
why
be like that. Yo,
I feel
it's
bad
because-
telling
I'm
my
like,
story.
How the fuck do you do that? Like, and it's like, oh, it's because he knew people, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how you do it, yo.
'Cause I did that on a
it's
laptop.
It's literally you got a
Listen,
network.
It's not even like that's how you do it. Like, yo, I didn't even think about streaming. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I grew up poor as fuck. I ain't never had a computer. So as soon as I got a computer, I was like, hey, maybe I can.
It's all luck, though.
You know what I
if
mean?
It's
But
entirely.
like, yo, no.
No, it's not luck, Epic Prawn. No,
no,
someone in
it's
chat
not
said
luck.
that.
Goes into it, I think.
No.
There is a lot of
yo,
effort you have to put into it, right? But it's a matter of like a lot of it is networking. Like that's what I've
Exactly,
learned. A
networking,
lot
like
of it is networking. You just got to know the right people, and you got to
it's
know
not
like.
know the right people. Go hang out with people. Go chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what I
Go
mean.
spend time
Yeah.
in their communities, like
But also
do
knowing the
stuff
right
like
people.
this, you
It's
know,
not
like
even like
You
you
don't
have
gotta
to.
like it. You
hang on,
take
hang on,
this
one
so
at a time, one at a
fucking
time.
seriously on Twitch, man. You know what I mean? Like you know, like we just gotta chill out. That's it.
I'm
Like
just saying,
for
if
real,
you
for
make
real.
bigger friends, you do grow a lot faster than
Just go chill.
people
Like
your same size.
Yeah,
Like,
Allie was trying to jump on that.
I
What were you
mean,
trying to
I
say?
don't
I'm
even
sorry.
think you have to blatantly be like, I'm gonna go hang out with the biggest streamer possible, or just
Right.
like, I'm just gonna hang out with this person because I will get more followers. Like, I think
Exactly.
the good
Yeah,
thing is
no,
I've genuinely been
streamers.
able to hang out and like meet people that I actually like and respect. So I feel like I'm not like faking anything. Like, I haven't faked liking anyone
Yeah,
just
Same.
for
yo,
like clout.
yo, that's a
Same.
I
fact.
mean,
Just
I
like
yeah,
needed to.
Like yo,
Just
going
that's
and
how I
hanging out
make
with like
friends.
smaller streamers, like yo,
That's not what I was saying. Like, me and my big, like, I'm not preying on big streamers. Like, they're very
actually,
close friends, and
not at all, not even
actually, I
close.
like hanging
yo,
out
that's a
in
fact.
like smaller and middle-sized streams the
Ah,
best, like
me
where I can
too.
actually have interaction with them and like
No, the thing is, like,
Exactly.
you
Yo,
know.
smaller
Jason, that
streamers
yo,
have like
Jason,
zero. Like, here's the thing I love
thank
about
you.
small streamers: they have like zero fucking ego. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Rue
Like,
just pops
You
Yep,
can
in
have
and
a
that's a
goes,
conversation. You
fact.
can like do a back
"Sup?"
and forth with them a little
like we
bit.
have
You
like
know, like,
zero fucking ego. Like,
Grateful for every
There's a
video.
few there's a
There are a
few like
few.
much bigger streamers that I like, and like I don't really hang out in Hassan. That place is such a in Hassan's chat is such a clusterfuck. Oh my god.
I would be so
I
embarrassed
do
if
hang out in
someone
a couple
found
of
my
bigger
chat
chats,
history and
like
was
like one that a lot of people hate that begins with the letter V, and
Indeed.
and even that one is just like I will never I've never hung around in D's chat, and I never will, and I hate those people.
I
They
accidentally
also hate
replied
me.
to a Twitter thread that involved those fans. That was my first introduction
that.
to that,
Yeah.
and
free block list.
Avoid them. They're
that was a
Yeah,
big
exactly.
regret.
Yo,
they're
yo,
just scumbags.
It just kept getting
yo,
dumber and dumber. I was just
yo,
like,
yo, I just want to destigmatize something. Like, no matter how big the streamer, it's okay if you feature them on your stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if that's your
Oh, yeah.
favorite streamer, that's your favorite streamer.
Probably
Like,
the
no
most
doubt.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
hard.
personally, yo, I'm sorry, please, just give me a second. Yo, I just want to, please, my favorite streamer is USA Ho. They are amazing.
USA old school.
They're
They're good.
beautiful. Like, for real.
Yeah.
That's my favorite streamer. So I just wanted to say that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you know,
USA
it's
Ho's
okay.
homie.
It is okay to like platform your favorite streamer. Like,
I
no matter how big
Yeah,
or
there's
small they are, it
there's
doesn't
zero in
matter.
it.
Like, you know, they could be small as hell, and you know, you could be like, yo, I really fuck with this, like, you know,
Yeah.
or like, you know, community or whatever, like, you know.
Yeah, definitely the most like intimate experience I've had with any really toxic fan base was when I talked to Dylan about how I like thought Hippy Dippy just got way too fucking toxic. And I
Mhm.
just got off work. I wasn't very well prepared, and I was going into it with very casual attitude. So I got like pretty goddamn drunk while we were talking.
Hey,
You know
Yeah.
hold
how
on.
drunk or sober I am to like get into like loops when I'm talking about shit, which I try to beat but always fail at doing.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so yeah, I noticed when he uploaded it to his YouTube, and also when like Chud Logic talked about Chud Logic talked about it on his stream like a couple of days later. It was literally just this like go find it on Dylan's YouTube channel. It's still there, and go look at the comments. It's all these like DGG douchebags who are like recovering alcoholics and drug addicts and really fucking insecure about it, projecting all that shit upon me.
Yeah, people were saying some vile shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Chud Logic was trying to call like Mr. I'm gonna say the N-word was calling me fucking unprofessional. No, like you fucking toothless limey bastard. Go blow it out your ass, you unprofessional piece of shit.
Jesus.
We're all unprofessional because we
I
Okay.
know this is supposed to be chill, just like I know this is like, I know this is supposed to be chill. I'm sorry, but I am so much just like, fuck all these goddamn drama streamer pieces of fucking shit now. They're like,
I gave up
such
control.
morally bankrupt fucking scumbags and make like the general scene.
Yo, can I take it a different way though?
Because I also
why
can't
we do
yell
stuff
louder
like-
than beer.
That's why
Yo,
we
can
do
I-
stuff like this, so that we don't
I-
have to deal with
can I-
that shit. Because I like bringing people together. That's what this whole thing is all about.
And that's
Yo,
why if you
yo,
missed
that's
me
a
yell at
fact,
them all
right.
earlier, I did the
Oh, I love
whole
watching.
pause. We don't do politics this stream, but I'd let you have your little moment because I was doing some modding I had to catch up on. But yeah,
I absolutely love the person who got me into like actually chatting and hanging out and just like chilling in a
it's about
stream.
that. There you go.
Like
That hit.
the person who got me to just like actually chill and hang out on Twitch is Tofu. Tofu has the most chillest, awesomest like chill stream where you just hang out.
Well, check it out. I am unfamiliar.
Wait, I
Tofu
gotta
Ghost?
ask you something. Do any
Yeah,
of you
Tofu
know?
Ghost is awesome.
I gotta
Shout
ask
out
you guys.
Tofu, baby.
I gotta ask you something. Do you know who Dipped in Poison is?
Yeah, I follow her. I watch her streams. She's cool.
Also another
Yeah,
name
she's super.
unfamiliar to
So
me.
I found her stuff on Twitter, right? And so then I go in, right, and I'm like, oh, I saw that you and I think Callie both follow Poison, right? And I was like, oh, she looks pretty cool, and it's like Indian flag. I'm like, yo, okay, I'm already hype. And then I go in,
Mhm.
right, and I look at her Twitch stream, right?
Now I gotta go.
Born like it says born in Chennai. I'm like, boom, we're from the same city. Let's go. Like, because
No,
there's
yeah.
not a lot of us on. I mean, there
Yeah.
ain't a lot of us on Twitch,
Not on
right?
Twitch, yeah. Like
There's
that's
not a lot of us like that on Twitch, right? And that's why I was like super hype. And I was like, oh, okay, this is definitely a cool streamer. I gotta hang around her.
Yeah, and her stream is cool. It's like a really chill spot to go hang out. Like early, like for me, it's early in the morning when she
And
streams.
she's badass.
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah, I
The
love
whole
her
aesthetic
shit.
of
It's
everything is
awesome.
just like it's a whole vibe, you know. And she's so interactive with her chat, and I think that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
Is like
and she's so
she
sweet.
recognizes fucking everybody, you know. Like, and she's got a huge like. There's like hundreds of people watching her, you know, and she's like, and she'll like call out the conversations happening and shit. And I'm like, listen, I think that's what a lot of people want out of a streamer. Like, they want communication. They want to like relate, you know, and like have somebody that relates
Exactly.
to them a little bit, you know. And so keeping that open dialogue with chat, I think, is always really, really, really important. And it fosters and grows the community because people feel comfortable because they feel like they're being heard, you know. And that's and for me, that's not like a gimmick or a thing I do. It's what is naturally instinctive of me to do because to me, I look at it like I have guests. You know, these are
Right.
people that came in to hang out with me. You know, so I want to
Dog.
engage with them the same that they want to engage with me. You know.
Thank you. Yo.
But that's the
Oh
thing,
my
though.
God.
Like with Twitch, you kind of have to engage with your audience, like you, because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Well, yeah, no,
Hard.
but people like to engage with you too, and there's like ways to do that, and you should like try to explore every way that people can engage with you too, because at the end of the day, you sitting there alone.
oh,
You feel me?
1000%.
Like, you know, you got to
yeah.
figure out ways to get people to engage with you, like, you know, like any way that you can, like, you know, like the emotes, that's a good way. The you know, the sub badges, that's a good way. Like all those things, like it really is like it's very small things that it's like literally like sprinkling salt slowly, you know,
Yeah.
like
Well, that's also
not salt, but like, you know, just like sprinkling, like, you know,
No, you
sprinkles, I
you
guess.
could be the hot salt
Slowly,
dude.
for Salt
Yeah, be
Bay.
Saltberry. You know, steak.
I mean,
I'll be
I
Saltberry,
built
whatever.
my.
What up,
What up,
baby?
baby?
That's all gonna be. I built my brand on like my like interests and hobbies because I've like feel like I found people to relate to them. Like especially like my favorite thing to do recently is like update my stream on like what show I'm currently watching and then have conversations about like the show and what I think about it.
I'm watching a whole
That's
lot
my
of
favorite.
shows.
That is
What show are
why
you
I
recently
do a
watching?
lot of
What
separate
is
I'm
it?
watching
stream.
Death Note right now for the
Nice.
first
Oh,
time.
Yes.
I'm
Very
currently
nice.
working my way through Fear the Walking Dead.
Hmm.
I do
How's
not like
that?
the original Walking Dead. I did not like the original Walking Dead.
So you're watching the spin-off?
I'm watching the spin-off and I think it's amazing. It's
Y'all like horror shit? Y'all like
my
horror shit? Yo, I can't do.
heart.
Yo,
Yeah.
No,
I
I
can't do
agree.
the
I
horror
can't.
shit.
I can't
do the
horror.
gore shit. Yeah, I can't do the
No, I
horror.
can't do
I can't do
horror.
the gore. Like, yo, I can't do like
I'm
gory
into
shit. None of that.
If
I
you
can't
if
do
you
none of
didn't
that.
cry like a
I watched
baby
Sinister. No.
with
I watched
Beth, like
No. I watched Sinister one time, never again. Never again.
I am addicted to horror. I like all horror. B horror,
Oh,
the
I-
corny
I love
ass
horror
fucking funny horror,
comedies.
the gore
State.
horror, like
I'm,
any kind of horror you could
Yes.
imagine.
I'm
Bruce
scared as
Campbell
fuck.
is God.
Yeah.
Bruce
No,
Campbell and
my
Sam
bio
Raimi are
says-
God.
have you seen
Like,
Allie?
two
Have you
shows
seen the
from-
Alter YouTube channel?
The what?
It's called Alter.
Yeah, I've seen
I
that.
haven't
It's a
seen
YouTube
that.
channel.
No,
It is
I'll
all
check that
horror.
out.
It is all indie horror, and they have everything from
Oh.
animated to comedy, and they're all small.
I love horror comedy.
It is so
Yes, me
good.
too.
I love
Tucker
Great
and
it.
Dale
content,
versus Evil
too.
For the win.
Amazing stream content because you can use it.
Hey guys, look at this kitty.
But yeah, everything that I've watched, I've loved, and none of them are like generic shit. They all have like the most insane fucking twist, and you're just like,
That's cool. What is it called?
Alter. I'll link it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to
My
friend request me and
My
DM it.
recent
Yeah.
binges.
Oh,
My
Discord?
recent show binges, or
Yeah.
not necessarily binges, but stuff I've been watching is a weird collection. Been watching through BoJack Horseman for like the 5th time.
Yes.
That's just one of my favorites. I've been
I do like
have
that.
I have been watching Gilmore Girls for the first time.
that one's out of
People
nowhere.
keep telling me to watch that
And I am-
fucking
Alright.
show.
I
No, if
refuse.
you're
Why?
here.
Because you're from Connecticut.
Yes,
and
'cause
it's
I'm
people
from
who live in
Connecticut.
I
Yes, I'm from
The
refuse.
other one
Connecticut.
I've
Out of
been
principle.
watching recently is Jackass because I realized I had like never seen the original show, only the movies. Because when I was
What?
it was on when I was a kid, and even if I had MTV, there was no fucking way my parents would have let me watch that shit. And that's all. And good on them. No fucking 5, 6, 7-year-old should be watching Jackass. It is
Absolutely
vulgar.
I
as
definitely
fuck.
saw that as a kid.
My dad.
My
I
parents
mean,
were very.
I remember watching CKY
Not
videos,
protective.
which was a precursor to that.
Yeah, that was.
And those were even fucking wilder, you know.
Who's the really
Yeah.
Like,
fucked up
Jackass is slightly
comedian?
tame from that.
Like the really racist fucked up comedian. I remember him. My dad
Andrew
showing me.
Dice Clay?
No, he's like
The guy
southern
from Barstool
shit.
Sports,
Larry the Cable Guy?
No, he's
Dave Portnoy.
he has like out like songs too.
Dave Portnoy.
Like he's
Huh?
older generation shit. Like
Oh yeah, isn't he like Barstool?
no, this is someone that like your parents. Like Jason's gonna be the only person that's gonna be able to know who I'm talking about.
When you mean like our parents, you mean like
He's a
if our parents
stand-up
were, like, white
comedian.
people- Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Corey from Corey in the House.
No, he's like
Yeah.
he's a stand-up comedian that all white people
Jeff
in the South
Foxworthy?
love.
I don't
Yes,
fucking
along those
know.
lines. He is on the
Okay.
show with him.
I thought when you were saying
But
like,
worse.
Bill Engvall,
No. He says
Ron
like
White.
Is it the
Almost.
super fat guy? Is it?
Ron White's not racist though or anything. He's
I said
actually fucking
almost.
underage.
Ron White's routines are like actually the like least shitty out of all of the blue collar comedy.
no.
Routes, man.
Almost.
Yeah, I
keep
agree.
keep naming blue collar.
By the way,
Larry the
guys,
Cable Guy. I don't
No.
know. Like
Larry, Bill Engvall, Ron White, and Jeff Foxworthy. That's all 4 of them.
That is
Yeah,
not
I don't
who I'm
know.
thinking of.
All
Are
right.
you sure
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
Andrew Dice
confused.
Clay? Because that guy's really racist and misogynistic.
No, because I remember he has like songs put out too. Like he tried to be like a country artist with it.
I'm trying to think of who this would be. When you
Hey.
were
I have
talking about the songs and you were saying it's really racist, I thought for a
are you
second
talking
were
about
talking
David
about
Allen
Jimmy-
Coe? Like
Oh,
super
that
fucking
guy?
racist singer?
or Jimmy
Rodney
or Johnny
Carrington.
Rebel?
Is that who I'm talking about?
Maybe. I've never heard of that
Thank
dude.
you, Gavin. Of course you fucking know.
Ted Nugent thinks he's
Oh, thank
a
God.
comedian.
Oh my god, Ted Nugent.
Yes,
is such a-
Rodney
my dad is-
Carrington.
Okay,
Okay.
you said Rodney, and I was so afraid you were gonna say Rodney Dangerfield. I love that guy.
Yeah, me too, because I love
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, I'm a big
Who else could do
Caddyshack
it?
fan.
Who
Hey,
else could do
guys,
the triple
guys.
Indies?
Yeah, no. So I just wanted to say it was a pleasure being on this stream. Thanks for having me, Jason. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
I do have to dip. I do need to take my leave for tonight.
All right.
Because because I work tomorrow and
Sleep tight, baby.
yeah. Thank you.
Sleep tight, baby. I'm saying like, what up, baby?
Thank you,
Glad
guys.
to have you in, like as
Yay.
always. And yes, we'll talk this week. I'm gonna I'll DM you tonight, as a matter of fact, or maybe this morning, wherever you're at.
Sounds good. I do. So I will shout out my channel. Do you mind if I shout out my channel real quick?
No, you're not allowed to shout out your channel. Why would I
Fuck
let you do that,
you.
Arun?
Oh, well,
You're
fuck,
the
okay,
only
well,
person that's
alright,
not
see
allowed
you
to do
guys.
it.
Now,
No, go ahead. Go for it.
no. So I stream on Twitch at Arun Unknow. That's ARUNANNOW. You can see it on the on the title. I
Mhm.
stream Monday through Thursday. I 100% stream Monday through Thursday, 10:30 p.m. onwards, and then however long I can go. And then on weekends, if I stream in the mornings, but I usually let people know if I'm streaming. And weekends are 100% gaming only. I do not talk about politics unless there's like it's completely necessary. But yeah, that if you want to hear about South Asian politics, if you want to know what's going on there, head over to my stream and I'll explain. I'll try and Americanize everything and make sure that everything is understood.
Yeah,
But
he's great. He's actually great at Americanizing it too. He breaks it down very good. I just want to give that a shout out. You're awesome. I appreciate what you're contributing to. So
thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
take it easy.
Good night.
Good night.
I think I'm gonna head out too.
All right, take it easy,
I'm
Allie.
sleepy.
I was glad you
Yes.
opted in for at least a little bit. We'll
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
have to
glad I
figure out a
could.
co-stream soon too.
Definitely.
Something
Well, I
something fun.
can't smoke weed because I am, not
Right.
21 yet. But yeah, it is fun to just chill, and I respect the culture.
And, well, we've got some other things too, and we'll like other shows and stuff we got coming up.
Oh,
So I'll
true.
talk to you about those too.
Yeah,
So
definitely let me know. Well,
For
if
sure.
anyone wants to follow me, I'm a leftist streamer. I'm very variety, so I've been doing a lot of Nintendo games, and I've been chatting a lot about whatever. I like to just chill and have fun. So if you want to follow me, twitch.tv/alwayscrying. I'm also funny on Twitter. So okay, thank you for having me on.
Hell yeah, glad to have you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yo, I'm following the train. I'm finna get off, guys. I'm
All
tired.
right.
Yo, it's because I'm in the East Coast. You know what I mean? It's almost 3 a.m. for me.
Yep.
I feel you.
I'm tired as hell.
No, this is usually how it about wraps up. Is either everyone gets really stoned or really tired, and it's like, all right, that's when the show ends. So
damn near. Like, yo, I feel, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm on the East Coast. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
This is
I know y'all over there. What is it, like 11 for y'all?
it's 11:20 out here in Arizona.
120.
So.
Yeah.
But I'm also a degenerate. Like I said, my streaming hours for this month have been 220 something, and that's within like
I stream a shitload too, especially because I'm an iRacing nerd, and so I will stream enormous amounts of just chasing the fucking iRating
like
dragon.
40 hours straight streams.
All right, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night.
Take care, Kyle. Thank you so
thank you
much.
for having me. This shit was fun as hell, and I would love to come back on at any time. Just let me know, baby. Like, for real, for
Fuck
real.
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing you back on.
Have a good night, home. Yo, all y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Thank
Don't
you.
let the bed bugs bite.
All right, I'm gonna do my outro next.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fresh baby streamer. I just started streaming. I do a weekly show called Monday Madness where I watch a lot of crazy people, and it's usually a lot of fun. It's a lot of laughter. I stream at random periodically throughout the days. So catch me when you catch me. Appreciate a follow, love it all. and you can catch me playing Far Cry 6 probably next. So
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
Take care, Mr. Mumbles. Thanks for hanging out.
So, are you reading the lyrics? Is that what those faces are about?
What's up?
I tagged you in chat with the lyrics of why I was talking about this
didn't even see
person.
Chat. No, I didn't. I'm just really blitzed. And kinda
Well,
drunk, but,
this one is about to. Then you might crack up. But yeah, his songs are fucking nuts.
Oh boy, that title right off the bat looks
Yep.
fucking beautiful.
That's what I was like. None of you know who this is.
Yeah, that name maybe sounds vaguely familiar now that I think of it, but you were talking about stupid, like really chauvinistic, dumb, like comedian that fucking boomers that like dumb conservative boomers like.
He's one of those.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking
Like
of Andrew Dice Clay first because that was the one that my parents didn't like that guy. My parents fucking hate Andrew Dice Clay, but I had like run into him somewhere. It was like we were like on a car trip, and we went to the like serious stand-up comedy radio stations. They were playing an Andrew Dice Clay bit, and my dad was like, "Oh, this guy sucks."
No, my dad had Rodney Carrington playlist. Like he had his playlist growing up. So that's
ouch.
Yeah. But you have to understand, my dad is he lives for being inflammatory. That's one of his things, which that's how I knew. It's probably like more in the South too, because one of my best friends is who got it. But yeah, it's one of those things that they play at barbecues and
inflammatory, like when you eat too much salt.
not inflammatory.
Inflammatory, like when you get bit by a bug you're allergic to.
There you go. What happens to you when you eat too much salt?
You just get really dehydrated and
You get bloated. You get you can get
inflamed.
No.
High blood pressure.
No, you get bloated.
Or I know salt can be used to help your body like retain hydration, like a lot of
water
drivers, because it like for example, inside a NASCAR car on a hot summer day in like fucking Alabama or some shit where they do a lot of the races, they the inside of those cars will get upwards of almost like 140 degrees, and they're wearing like these body covering fireproof suits. You're gonna want to do what you can to retain as much body water as you can.
So the thing is,
they have drink coolers in their cars that they'll drink out of like during cautions and shit, but not as fancy as F1 drink system.
The best thing if you're dehydrated actually is not water. So if you have like someone that is like heat stroking, super dehydrated, giving them water is not going to help them at all. They're just gonna pee it out immediately because the body can't just absorb it. So the best thing to drink is actually like milk or a soda, because they put back, or like Gatorade, because they put back those electrolytes that keep the water in the body longer. Milk especially keeps it in the body longer because it's thicker and harder to break down, and so you're getting that hydration versus you're chugging water and it's just making you more dehydrated. Hi, I'm in medical field.
So now you know.
The more you know.
F1 drivers have ice body armor and drink systems. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the ice spot. I'm sure like every racing driver wears like undergarments that help try to keep them as cool as possible. But yeah, they.
Oh, I bet.
F1 drivers have this like fancy drink system where I noticed the NASCAR dudes will just have like a big drink cooler where the passenger seat will be. And like during cautions, they'll just like grab the hose and jam it under their helmet and chug out of it. the F1 drivers have a fancier system if they're going to be equipped with the drink, because of course carrying drink on board is more weight that the car's pulling around.
Yeah, right.
You
I
want
can
to
see
run
that.
like as low weight as you can without being underweight. And Styles is saying in chat, Lewis Hamilton finished second like earlier today, technically yesterday. He finished second in the French Grand Prix, even that he did not have his drink system either was broken or they didn't hook it up like at all to save weight. F1 drivers lose an average of 2 to 4 kilograms of weight after a race. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. They're sweating a lot. It doesn't get quite as hot in those things as it does in like a NASCAR car, because they have an open cockpit. You have more airflow going around like your head and stuff, but you're still going to get hot as shit, especially because the engine and everything about those cars is designed to run extremely hot compared to like a normal street car.
I mean, yeah, they just explode.
Yeah, and you're also, I hate how they stopped doing this. They used to on the televised races, they used to have like a thing where they would like live stream like the earpieces the drivers wear for their driver radio are like especially molded to the shape of their ear to provide hearing protection, so that they can just like hear the radio fine and not be like going deaf from how loud those cars are. And also have accelerometers in them to help like measure the amount of like G-force a driver is being subjected to, especially in a crash. And they used to like live stream some of that telemetry to like TV overlays during the races, and it would be on some high speed corners. The drivers would be pulling almost like 5 lateral Gs, like subjecting themselves to like fighter jet.
And they're like
levels
little
of
dudes.
G-force. Yeah, and they're built like horse jockeys. Like Alex Albon, I think, is like 6'2" or something, and there's like another guy who's 6'2", and there's a couple guys who's 6'1", and then most of them are like less than like 5'10". And the guys who are like 6 feet tall or above are like the big fucking dudes. And even then, like, I'm almost right around 6 feet tall. You can see I'm like a big fat guy. The dudes that are around like 6 feet tall, like George Russell's like 6'1". He is built like a twig, and he still, when he drove for Williams, because he was like basically like on deck to get a Mercedes seat as soon as they got rid of one of their drivers, which ended up being Valtteri instead of Lewis, because Lewis is way better than him. So Lewis Hamilton caught COVID-19 in the run up to the 2020 Sakir Grand Prix, which was like a second race they ran on the Bahrain circuit to like have an additional race because of COVID-19 cancellations. And George Russell got temporarily released from his Williams contract to go drive Lewis Hamilton's car for Mercedes as their stand-in for him. And he is not like a super big dude. He's about 6'1" and a very like slender built man. He had to wear shoes 2 sizes too small to cram into Lewis Hamilton's cockpit.
What?
Yep. Yeah, he had to wear shoes 1 size too small. My bad, but still, he had to cram.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Beer Bash? See if he comes back. It's kind of a weird, like, screen cap of him right there, huh?
I know, there was no crackle or anything, just whoop.
Sometimes it'd be like that, though. They do. I'm watching for him in Green Room to see if he pops back in. Stonercast was fun tonight.
Yeah, no, I like the whole everyone jumping in. I think that created.
I did not expect that from all of those people tonight. Like, and it was like, it just felt like a lot of love, because like Grimlow's fucking pretty big, you know. Like it's arguably, he's definitely a bigger streamer than I am, and like
I haven't talked to him in forever.
Then Paradigm wanting to jump in, and like Endless, and like, you know, like Ali, like everybody just like coming in is fucking That's love. That means like you know what I take away from that? That means that this is worthwhile. That means that like people really are like finding this a good, comfortable place to be. Oh shit! Beer Bash's power went out.
I was wondering how it did that, how it went out like that.
I'm so fucking high. My eyes are like.
I
neon
am
red right now.
sober as shit.
Will you smoke will you do a bong hit with me?
Yeah. I've been responsible. I've been running on adrenaline this stream. Adrenaline and Red Bull.
No, it was really good. There was great conversation. I think people really enjoyed hanging out.
Although
doing
everyone
this.
hopping in really fucked up my list. Because there was no way I was keeping up with that.
That's kind of what happens. Like sometimes, like
No, it's a good thing. I was just saying you saw
Yeah.
me taking notes, and then there was just no
But
way.
now you know why sometimes I'm like, I'll make plans like that, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna ask these questions, and then it's like, did you see how long there was a question? I forgot what it was. What the fuck was the question? Oh, what does we do for you? And like we derailed like so many times just on that one.
And that's why I
fine
added it.
because like everybody's getting high and having fun and shit. But it's so fucking funny because like it takes a long ass time to get all the way back around, and then when you finally do it, it's like it's kind of fun, there's a lot of like cool things that happen on that journey and conversations and
That's what I'm
asides
adding it to the
that make
list.
that really cool.
Because like everyone had a different answer. Like that's why I was making the list, because I was like looking for the questions that like everyone would have a unique answer to, not just like, hey, we all toke. Like getting people talking about more than just weed. Like, yeah, we get high, but like I don't think it's us, because I noticed the echo, but if I can hear it and chat can hear it, then that means that it's and it's gone now.
Discord or something? Oh.
Yeah, it was Discord, because I'm not hearing it now.
But
It
yeah,
was
like I love being able to take that journey with people and kind of let those side conversations and stuff kind of happen. And yeah, sometimes it'll either make Stonercast really long, or you only get to ask a couple questions. But here's what it is.
keep talking.
I don't know what the echo is from.
I know, keep talking. Hold on. Now go. And then I'll talk. Okay, so it's whenever. Delay, come on.
He thinks it's
So I think it's just me.
Yeah. Maybe your
Hold
if your
on.
gain's set real high, your headphones are turned all the way up, it might be bleeding through your headphones a little bit.
No, it's how I'm coming through.
No, Alvaro, I don't want your views.
No, I get to finally do my job.
All right. There we go. I'm going to move my mic back up too.
Okay, now I'll listen.
Yo.
Catch up.
Hey, Beer Bash, this is totally cool. By the way, fucking, I don't know who in here has not been on Beer Bash's
No, we're good.
channel and hung out with iRacing and all that shit. Like, but you do need to go check out his stream. Super smart guy too. Like, Talks
Wait.
about some crazy ass fucking
It was
Soviet
you.
history shit. It was me. Yeah, it was
I
probably
can't believe
coming
you
through my
fucking
headphones
blame
from that.
me. Oh,
was
your
reading
headphones
chat.
are too close.
Well, my headphones. That's why I moved them because I was like, oh, my headphones.
No,
are
you
close.
told me that.
I
Bruh,
know, but that's why I moved mine at the same time.
I
Because I
constantly
realized mine was too.
stay too far away from my mic. Cause then I get mic going. We can't hear you, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, my mic's like across my room. Cause it gets in the way. I don't fucking like it in my face.
Your mic.
Yes, it's
No, yeah,
distracting.
that's why I have my arm that comes down like this because I don't like it right here. I feel like my frame needs to be clean, like
Well, and then I have to
Um,
like look around it, which I already have enough shit on my desk to look around.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna move out of Stonercast because we're doing other things now. I guess. What's the banger video? Hey, so out of some of the music that I played for you, and that we kind of discovered, what's the new shit that you've
Oh, I haven't
you've
gotten to
liked?
show you. I haven't gotten to
What's the
show
new
you
shit you
my
like?
new shit.
That's true.
I found a lot of new shit. Cause after you left, we went TikToking and TikTok artists. Cause I'm betting you didn't listen to any of those that I sent.
Yeah, I haven't had any time, like legit.
It's okay. I'm used to it. Anytime I send a guy a song to listen to, they never listen to it. So it's one of those things that always happens. It's cool.
I'm packing my bags and sensing I should be going on a guilt trip here.
No, yeah.
Hold on, let me get my plane ticket to Guilt Trip Island.
No, we're just gonna trebuchet you there.
Huh?
We're trebucheting you there. Woo, that is too big of my face. Hi, chat.
Say hello to the world.
The world.
Why don't you put yourself bigger? You should. You should put your
Because I don't like seeing my face, okay?
Oh, stop.
I don't.
Your
And
chatters do though.
Not after my whole admitting the 7 months thing. I simultaneously just made 2 chats dicks go weren't. Which was my point. That's my favorite thing to do, is just ruin moments. But no, I also can't. Because I'm so fucking tired of going to the hospital and having abscesses lanced. I mean, I can do it myself now because I have Polycane and scalpels and shit. But, my mom gets mad when I doctor myself, so the less I have to hear, the less I have to deal with. Man, how did I fuck up my multi-chat and somehow made yours work? I just don't get it. That makes me so mad.
So what I did with mine is, for the when I go into my
No.
slobs, right?
No, listen.
And I go into browser source.
You're not. I'm talking about when I created it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you something that might help you with it.
No, mine's fine now. It's fixed.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying how I created yours, like, I made yours better than mine. Somehow. Which kind of makes me mad.
Hey, you know.
Because my shit was
Out
broken.
here doing the Lord's work. Out here doing the Lord's work.
And then I end up fucking making yours better.
Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes it just has to happen.
It doesn't have to happen. Okay. We're doing long. Sorry. I was wanting to read what the CDC had to say on Delta 8 because they have received.
Ahead. Actually, let's drop that real quick. If that's something you want to get into, let's do that.
Because that's also what I've been looking at. while y'all went on your little spree, I let you have your spree since you are a political streamer, but I just didn't have anything to add to it.
No,
No
understand.
offense.
Well, if you notice, I tried my best not to say anything during the.
I know we
political-
both just kind of.
I tried to be quiet.